Okay, I should be good now. I keep refreshing the fraps thing. If you're wondering what I'm doing, let's see if I can get to all this in an hour. A spawn point. This is the very first map that I ever made, and I have changed nothing on it. Nothing. So my spawn point was right here on this island. This is back in alpha. This is my very first map back in alpha. I don't even play on this map anymore because I just like going on it for nostalgia. But what I did was I hollowed all this out. This is my house right here. And you can tell this is when I played early Minecraft just by all the designs of my house and everything. I made my nether portal down here when the Halloween update came out, when nether portals were first added. I got rid of it because it made an annoying sound. That's why that cobblestone block is there. This is where I experimented with note blocks when they first came out. Now, since I didn't know how they worked, they just did nothing. And then I experimented with the painting glitch, which is still active, which I'm surprised about, but I'm happy with it. And I always prepared for a zombie apocalypse, so I have this little safeguard where I would go into my house, I'd go underneath this tunnel through that iron door, and if for some reason they could break down that iron door, there'd be the second iron door right here, and then there'd be this ladder, and I would hole up in here, and I put stuff in here. See, you can tell that this is alpha because I never stacked the pork chops. I never did. And all my supplies and everything. Actually, no, my spawn point's actually in here. Whenever I spawn, I actually spawn right on this block. That's why I put this tower here. I don't know what I was saying. And my mine shaft that I have is really outdated too. It's just a straight, I dug straight down. Yeah, I dug straight down. That was back when I didn't know anything. And I got lucky though, because I never actually hit anything. So this is my room that I had. This door leads all the way up to my watchtower that I built. I actually died countless times making it because it's so high up. And these ladders here I just placed accidentally, but I never removed them because I'm a lazy sack of crap. So that's why those are there. And this watchtower, I actually liked making this watchtower. I mean, now that I look at it, I think it's the crappiest thing I've ever made. But I like how it turned out. Because this, back then, this was the tallest you could build, was right here. The clouds would actually pass through this floor right here. That's why I had to make the roof, so I could actually see stuff if there was clouds. But, so that's what that is. And my, I don't know if you saw it up there, but there was a little stack coming out of the ground. That was my chimney, which was what we passed before coming here, in my room. My room in here, anyway, not my real life room. But, that chimney is this thing right here. Goes straight up. And there's lava, but there's dirt covering the lava up top. This is my storage room. I experimented with dispensers here when they first came out. I coated all of my boxes based on what was underneath them, somewhat. Like, this was special blocks. That's wood, that's gravel, dirt, stone stuff. And then this is all just all my other crap. And then here, whoops, was the mine shaft. I just dug straight down, and I added layers to it. So that's the end of my house. And then when I found some pumpkins, I did this. I made a little over precautionary lighting. This was, yeah, I hacked that in back when I first started doing mods. My first mod was too many items, so that's why I have a pig spawner in there. This was a little dock. Well, no, that was a dock that I had with the soul sand, but it always froze over, so I just don't use it anymore. And then instead I used this thing right here. This little waterfall. I actually went really far out into this world. I went 10,000s of blocks away on this world because I played it so much. And then this I used as an infinite water source, but not anymore. Here's the top of my roof. There's the lava underneath here. That's the chimney. What else is there? There's another waterfall boat launch thingy. This is the spawn point tower. That was when I experimented with trapdoors back when they came out. And back then, when I got Minecraft first, I was like, oh, I'll make a trap if anybody comes on my map, but I didn't know how to make a server or anything, so this was kind of pointless to make. So what it is just this, it was a block that would be set off by TNT, and then you'd fall down, and then you'd die after realizing nothing's in the chest, but that didn't ever happen because I never played with anybody on this map, because now I just use it for reminiscing. This is when I experimented with making underground hidden houses through the support of water. And what this does is it leads all the way over here to my underwater house, as evidenced by the water droplets. And if you go down there, it's just my secondary mine shaft, where I have all this stuff. I actually have a ton of diamond tools and everything, because I just compensated for, like, what were to happen if I died? What were to happen if I went through a zombie apocalypse? What if all this? I just overcompensated for everything. And we're getting lag again, so I'll be... Okay, and we're back, and right as soon as I left, that squid hit that pressure plate and opened that door, and it scared the crap out of me. So anyway, that was when I experimented with underwater houses, through doors, and through that, so that's what this is. In fact, there's actually some floating trees still over there, back from when trees didn't decay. I don't know if you can see it from here, but, whoops. That tree, right to the left of my crosshair, is a floating tree with no wood in it, because leaves didn't decay back then. So, on to the next world. That was my very first map. I hope I never lose this map. See, you can tell it was the first map because it says World 1 back when worlds were numbered. If I were to lose this map permanently, I would just... I don't know what I would do. Jeez. Skyblock, I'm not even going to go over. Kingdom, I'm not even going to go over because there's just nothing interesting there. Homecraft. This was based on Sly's Minecraft map that he had, where the seed was bluebirds, I think. So what I did was I took a seed, I found where he made his house, and I decided to make my own little kingdom out of it too. So this is the top of the mountain that he had. I was going to build a house up here, but this house was going to be a decoy house for what I actually have underneath it. And that's why there's this giant stairway here. This is my room, which is incomplete, which I'm probably never going to complete. And this is the main room, which is essentially my house. I was going to have the kitchen here, the exit over there, the stairway up there, and then this exit leads to my garden, which for some reason... Yeah, this is going to be my garden. It was going to be underneath my house and in this little alcove here. And the spawn point is all the way over there, and then you travel over here, and then you get to here. I'm not going to go up through my house. So what I have is a little stairway set up here. I actually really don't like the stairway. And it goes over there to a mine shaft that just goes down in a stairway fashion. And I think I have a doorbell up there, nothing special. And this is where I just started off before my house was complete. I just had all this stuff here. Next map is... what was it? Redstone experiment? Oh, this is when I started experimenting with redstone creations again. I made a oscillating lighthouse. I actually got this idea from somebody on YouTube. I'm not going to link the video because I'm probably just going to forget if I say that I do, or I'm too lazy. So this was a tutorial that I followed. This is not my original creation. I take no credit for designing this other than just building it in my world. But I really like it. It's a good design. This, however, I did make completely on my own through trial and error. Oh my. What is the command? Toggle down, right? Yes. So this is a automatic staircase after you hit the button that retracts on its own, giving you just enough time to go up it and down it. And that just works because the redstone signal, whoops, is put through a set of repeaters, and then they all turn off. Yeah, that's how that works. This was one of the first redstone creations that I ever built. I mean, not in this map, but this was the first redstone thing that I actually built that had a purpose other than aesthetics. Where a magic door where you could technically run through it without hitting it. Be right back. Okay, oh. There we go, okay. Oh, no. Okay, this next bit of video might be a bit laggy because I can't seem to get it. So what this is this kind of piston door. This I also take no credit for building because I just copied it off of somebody else because I just figured like I could do it. This, however, I did make on my own. This was something that I made completely on the thought of an idea. So what the idea is that all this redstone right here would be covered through dirt or whatever, and this lever would be facing outward so you could actually hit it when it's covered. But when you hit the lever, this opens to a hidden vertical entrance. Now, it's not necessarily hidden because there would be a giant 2x2 hole in the ground, but it's hidden enough. This is an idea that I copied off of AC10SAC, Kid Master Wondermind Redstone Genius, and it's just where you use villagers as like a sense of telling the difference between day and night. And when it's daytime, this light is on. When it's daytime or nighttime, that light is off, and when it's nighttime, these turn on as such. So that's what that is. This I made on my own, but it's not my idea. Other people have made this, they have made better versions of it, but this I made on my own, where it's just a automatically reloading 12-shot TNT cannon. Looks like it needs to be updated again. For the record, that wasn't supposed to happen. It actually worked before an update, I guess. And you can tell that I had to rebuild this a ton of times, as evidenced by this giant hole right here. So, that shouldn't have blown up. End of story. Yeah, that was an accident. What else was I going to show? I think that was it. Right? Yeah, I think that's all that I built on this map. Okay, next map. Next map is Minecraft Rules version 2.0. What is this? Oh, this is my series map. Back before the update. You guys should recognize this. So since you guys recognize this, I'm just not even going to go over it. So yeah, I still have all my maps and everything. I just archive them and don't keep them in my immediate save file. The only reason they're all in the save file on this Minecraft right now is because I wanted to show them to you. Other than that, I only have maybe 2 or 3 saves on my Minecraft at one point. So that's why that's like that. Creative mode. What is this? Oh, this was another creative map for multiplayer that we did, where we felt like building a ton of stuff. I was going to build a giant castle here, and then I built the first tower and I decided to stop, so I made my customized spawn point as it's pretty recognizable from the one from the other map with this giant sign for some reason. God. Go! No! Stupid. Go down the ladder! Okay, there we go. And that was my old skin when it was a different color and everything. That's another portal. And if you're wondering why that another portal is there, is because it takes me to Austin's side of the map. He wanted to build far away so nobody would mess with his stuff, although that didn't go over too well. So what you do is you just follow this path. It's not too far away in Nether terms, but in Minecraftia terms, it's pretty far away. So this just leads over to his area over here. In relation to where mine is, my stuff is over there, by the way. He found a village. He added some of his own custom buildings, and he surrounded it with a wall to give it a castle feel, to protect them. Actually, I think he only added one custom building. Yeah, he only added this custom building right here, which actually looks nice, and it actually kind of fits the building style of the villages. wouldn't you say? I mean, it's a bit extravagant for a villager building, but it fits the theme. At least in my opinion, it does. And that's the end of that map, and I think that's all the maps that I'm going to show. Yeah, I don't feel like converting these. So these are my Minecraft saves. So I thank you for sticking around and watching either this whole video if it's one video, or watching these sets of videos if it turns out to be a set of video. I'm probably going to make it just one long video though, because I don't want to make a series of my old maps, and it's not really going to be that long. So it'll probably just be one video that's probably, what, an hour and a half, 2 hours long? I think it's just going to be an hour and a half. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. My name is Nikhil Habibulin. Peace out.